We're learning new details tonight about that Delta flight that diverted to MSP after significant turbulence. Delta says all 7 crew members taken to the hospital have been released, and every passenger who shared their status with the airline is also out of the hospital. And for the first time, we're hearing from those on board. Sammy Selena joins us live with Sammy. I can't even imagine. Must have been so harrowing, that experience.
Yeah, absolutely. These passengers said it was an incredibly scary experience. They felt like the plane almost dropped a bit, and they said that they had no warning about this turbulence.
Tighter than usual, Joseph and Jan Carbone hold hands.
45 years of marriage, she taught me that if it doesn't make a difference 50 years from now, don't sweat it.
They're usually pretty happy-go-lucky.
I'm really good. I've perfected it.
No, not quite. You're getting there.
But they're tense today.
And this was nothing like we've ever experienced. We really thought that this was going to tear the plane apart.
They were on flight 1 of 10 to Africa. Their nonprofit, I Care for Kids, provides free glasses and exams. This leg was supposed to take them from Salt Lake City to Amsterdam.
So it was the meal service. It's just starting. So, I mean, it was calm before that. It felt like we crashed into something.
About an hour in, they felt what Delta Airlines described as, quote, severe turbulence.
The flight attendant, she flew up into the air and the people around her grabbed her and held her down.
There was one girl toward the back that was standing up, and she flew up, hit the ceiling, and then came down and landed on somebody, broke her ribs.
So for a brief moment, we thought we were going to die.
Yes, we did.
And we held
held hands.
And looked at each other.
One passenger took this picture in the aftermath.
Well, anything that wasn't tied down was loose. It was very, very strange to just watch. It was almost like slow motion, where you watch the water bottles and the phones.
Toward the back of the plane, there was a food cart. Went up, hit the ceiling, and came back down.
They'll be getting on a plane tonight.
How are you feeling about that?
I'm a little worried.
Jan says she'll get a grip on her hesitancy.
The only comfort at that moment was knowing that we were together.
She'll just have a tight grip on his hand.
I don't have any worries, you know. We have a mission to go do.
Now, Jan and Joseph said that they thought the crew did a good job given the circumstances, but they do have a very long way to Africa, and they just hope the rest of their travels are uneventful. Back to you.
Yeah, that's a long way. Any word, Sammy, on what caused that turbulence?
No, I mean, we hear from investigators, or I should say investigators that just have experience in this area, that they think it's a number of factors. They were going over mountains in Wyoming. There were thunderstorms. Even though they're above the thunderstorm, they could still get surprised by some of this airflow. So it's a combination of a couple different factors is what it sounds like. Of course, the NTSB still has a lot of work to do on this one.
All right, thanks. That couple could not be more adorable. Thank you, Sammy.